It is the perfect time to screw up your week. The Know Nothing Show is back. Steve Benz, Eric Black. I am totally digging this opening music, my friend. Little Marilyn Manson. Banana. Some beautiful people. I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. Why can't we all be beautiful?
Well, because some people are ugly. That's just the bottom line.
I think they just need to admit it, and we are the type of people that will let you know.
Yeah, we'll tell you.
So send us a selfie right now, post it up on Facebook or on Twitter. We'll let you know.
Yep. We probably
We're
won't.
gonna do judges.
Yeah, we won't accept you on our Tinder page because you're ugly. That's how you'll know.
Unless, of course, you pay the monthly fee.
That's true. That's true.
I would be okay with that. I would then say, okay, you can be on our Tinder page.
Yeah. In Franklin's.
That would be Corey Franklin? No, wait.
Corey Franklin, yes.
It's the wrong guy.
Yeah.
I was thinking of one of the two Corys.
Mm-hmm. Corey Squared.
He is doing was it Indigo? No, it's not Indigo. Kickstarter? He's doing something. He's doing a crowdfunding.
Who's not?
Corey, what the heck is Heyman? No, that's the other guy. Feldman. Close enough. I think he's a whack job. I think he's gone off the deep end. He's trying to raise funds. The very reason why I want him on this show.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he still lives in or around L.A. And as you know, anybody in or around L.A. is batshit crazy.
And perfect. Corey, if you want to be on this show, you just tweet us.
Because he listens to this show.
Why wouldn't he? He'd make a lot of sense.
Exactly.
People write to us and look for advice.
They do. We
could replace Dear Abby. Isn't she like 107 by now?
I think we have replaced Dear Abby. We went ahead and kicked her out of the way because
we need to.
Who cares?
We need to. And I think we should move the show to Canter's.
Yes.
A deli place in Beverly Hills. Delicious.
Maybe even decanters filled with whiskey.
Ooh, right there. Just 11 inches of something.
Whoa. Okay. So that's early in the show. That's good.
We're not even 3 minutes in, and I just threw that in there.
Setting the mood.
We are always setting the mood. So obviously, we're well prepped for this show.
For every show.
We just sit down at the chair and go, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hours and hours of napping.
Lots of it.
Preparing for this show.
Lots of it.
But I do like your new camera. You have a new camera.
I do.
The view is astonishing.
Yeah. I'm not quite as ugly as everyone thought I was. I mean, I still am, but not quite as bad.
But now you're in HD.
Yeah.
So much better. And me, I changed the camera a little bit too, so
it looks better.
People had said I look too far away because the camera's actually far away, so
well,
little push of the button to zoom in.
We do this for the people, so I guess what
the
they say. The
People's Court, OJ people.
Yeah, what they say matters. Unless they're ugly, then I just don't care.
Now you are watching OJ, are you not?
Nope.
It's coming to an end next week.
Good. It came to an end like 12 years ago too. Actually, I kind of know the ending. So
do you?
Yep.
It's a surprise. The entire show was a surprise.
Yeah, no one has any idea if OJ is going to be guilty or if he's going to be innocent.
There was a report. I'm going to turn the tide on you. So there was a long survey done. I don't know how. Can we get a survey done at any type of university and get paid $5 million for a survey?
Absolutely.
So they did a survey on moviegoers when they re-released the movie Titanic.
Okay.
So they asked people going in about the movie, and then they asked questions at the end. The number one response, I am not lying, was, we didn't know the boat was going to sink. They were surprised by the ending.
What?
Those are our fans. Okay?
Well, of course.
Those are the people. We need to be on a survey so then we could say, you need to listen to Know Nothing Show.
Yeah.
These two are inspiring.
Completely.
Reverend Eric brings it every week.
And sometimes perspiring. It just depends on what we're doing in that episode, really.
We should be reverends. Ayayas.
Yeah, we should be.
Ayayas.
That'd go over really, really well.
Because we would like to pull the money out of you.
I want to play the organ, and I want to dance while I'm playing the organ.
That would be good.
And I'm going to wear a robe, but that's it.
We've got to have robes.
Yeah, you have to have robe. And the little, like, sash thingy. I'm sure there's a technical name for it, but
It's
whatever,
thingy.
whatever.
And the robes would be really good. Do we have fans that could make us a robe? That would be pretty good. I would like to see that.
Do we have fans?
Well, my mom, your mom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
My mom has said, who is this Eric guy?
Yeah, of course she did.
And she said you needed a haircut.
That's true, actually. That's actually true. I do need a haircut.
Because she had said that she hated it when my hair looked like that. Mm-hmm. When I had the long hair. And she's like, God, I hated that. Like, that's why I had it so many years, Mom. Because I love you.
There's actually like 1,000 your mom jokes I want to say right now, but they're all completely inappropriate, and the FFC, that place will not enjoy that
one of those
conversation.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Like 8 minutes.
We would spend our entire salary on the beeps.
Yeah. All $1.98.
Well, now I think it's a whole dollar.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Those new digital rules.
Ugh.
I hate them all.
A lot of people, a lot of radio stations are sinking now because of those things.
Oh, did you hear about iHeartRadio is going under again?
So
for
that's
the fourth time?
That's good. That's good.
So I laughed at all of them that laughed at me. And I said, no way am I taking a job there because you're going to be doing classical music pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty much. Are they like the new MySpace? Is that what's happening here?
Look, MySpace was cool.
For 20 minutes.
Right. But Justin Timberlake has it now.
Yeah, and look what it's doing. Oh, you can't look at it because there's nothing happening. That's right. Yeah.
It's fabulous. Yeah, so iHeartRadio going to be kiboshed again. So then all those people that have jobs
won't.
If you think about it, the minimum wage in California is $15 an hour. It's the same amount if you work at iHeartRadio.
It is. And it still isn't enough to live in California.
I'm just saying, when you're living in a boathouse with 18 people, row your boat ashore, hallelujah. No, that's not how the lyric goes.
And you're on a movie called Lethal Weapon.
8. Lethal Weapon 8.
Yes. They are 900 years old, and they are still going strong.
Well, we were talking about remakes and reboots.
We were.
Last week. What about Lethal Weapon? I don't know how we got here, but Lethal Weapon.
Listen, Danny Glover is seriously like 130 years old. I don't think he's up for it. He was already in the second one. He was saying, I'm too old for this.
Yeah.
So he's like...
But if they're going to reboot it, maybe Leo DiCaprio is the lead?
Yeah,
No?
the thing with Leo, he only does true stories.
That can't be true?
It is true. He only does movies that are based on true stories now.
Oh. Well, now that he has an Oscar, ooh la la, he's important.
An Oscar. Singular.
But he didn't get it for Titanic. He was not very good in Titanic.
Well, the whole movie wasn't that great.
Just telling you. So, when I was watching that movie, I was just like, don't open that door.
Don't do it.
Not open that door.
Don't do it.
And they did.
And everybody's dead. They all drowned. Except for 14 people.
Yeah.
Because they were shooting the film. They were in lifeboats off the shore.
We should have been extras on that. Maybe we could be extra.
Well, they are building the new one. They're building the new Titanic.
I heard that.
And they're going to relaunch it because that seems like a really good idea.
Yeah.
Worked out really well the first time.
Right. We're going to follow the same path.
Yeah. It's an exact replica. I'm like,
let's do it right here. Let's sail the sea in the same places.
Yeah. Maybe the terrain has changed, and this time we won't hit an iceberg because we won't be drinking during our shift as captain. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm in for that. I'm all in.
Yeah.
Somehow. I'd want to be one of those musicians that say played until they went under. That's some commitment. That's like those, like you're a heavy metal band. You guys just go, that's pure commitment to the ass end. There's only 2 people in the room wherever you're playing. It's commitment.
And I think if for any reason I was ever to play on some sort of ship situation, I would need to be paid first, just in case. Like, even if I don't get it, at least somebody gets it.
Well, you just go, I take Square. I've got Square there.
I've got Square. I've got PayPal. Just whatever you need.
Well, they've got all these rock cruises going on.
They do. I got a lot of friends in bands from the Revolver Underground show that have been going on those things.
So those are real?
Those are, well,
so they're not
the pictures.
I thought those guys were help on those cruises.
They have really good PR people.
They go, there's going to be 40 live acts. You, of course, will be working 40 hours a week.
So go get me a beverage.
Right, because it's a buffet and it's unlimited.
Yeah, it's not going to replenish itself. So get on that.
I think so. I think we could do that. A nothing cruise.
I am doing that right now.
Drink. You've got the green screen. Why you need to put us on somewhere warm? I am liking the know nothing cruise though.
I could go back and move to the stove. Would that? I mean,
who would be the captain?
Jack Sparrow.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
You can't do DiCaprio because he obviously he sucks at doing ship stuff because he
takes stuff too seriously. We cannot
make it. You.
None whatsoever.
Nope.
And then other bands we could have on there. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. At least 4.
Oh. Well, the Go-Go's, they're going on a farewell tour. Right there, we could put them on a ship. We could sink that bastard.
Because they weren't gone before.
They're coming back. I will openly admit, the bands that are coming out now for those cruises or what have you, it is really the direct deposit tour. Just give me the money, like you just said. Give me the money up front. Give me an oxygen mask, and I will step on stage.
I'll make it happen.
I think that works.
Now, here's another, and they may do this already, but I think they need to have a submarine that does all of this stuff too. Not just this little boat that sits on top of the water. Let's go underneath the water and have a party.
And then shoot torpedoes.
Yeah, why would you not do that?
At the cruises that you don't like.
See? Sink them.
We are geniuses.
I'm just saying, we should get paid for this.
Why aren't we?
I don't know.
We need to be posting this on some type of website.
Something.
That we don't have.
Currently.
For now.
Yeah.
For now. Everybody relax, okay? That are begging for all of our social media guru stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Know Nothing Show. Twitter. Facebook. Merchandise.
It's on its way. It's on its way. It's all being...
I think so.
It's all being made by 12-year-olds in China right now.
It's cheaper that way.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
True.
Because I do like Chinese food. If it's going to become with a little egg foo young, I'm all for it.
Yep. Absolutely.
That would make me such a bad person. And I'm okay with that fact.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. It is what it is.
I'm good with chopsticks.
That's true. You really are.
I don't know what that means.
I've seen you twirl them before. You are definitely good with chopsticks.
Well, I was in the band.
You were. It's called Chop Suey, I think is what it was.
Right. That's a good band name.
Yep.
It's a good, it's a lot of Kung Pao, Lo Mein.
You could get sponsored by like 30 Chinese restaurants.
Again, maybe this is our moment for sponsors that we want on the show. Okay.
Maybe.
Like Wong's Chinese. Those are everywhere.
Oh, Wong.
This.
That is so Wong.
I did. I set you up perfectly, and you did. You delivered.
Yeah.
You delivered.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for that.
You're welcome.
So, of course, we should have sponsors like, how about Burger King with the $1.49 McNuggets or Nuggets or whatever the hell they're called? That'd be perfect. It's
cool. However, I don't know anybody that delivers Burger King yet. So we would literally have to take all of our equipment with us when we go during the show and go sit down at Burger King and do our show live until we got kicked out. And then we'd have to come back here and do this. That's a lot of work.
It's coming right there. That's a great idea on an app.
Just saying.
deliver McDonald's or Kentucky Fried or whatever.
I'm sure somebody out there does it, but not here in Nashville quite yet.
Do we need an app yet? Is it too early?
I don't think it's ever too early. I mean, we have a lot of risque photos to be posting, and we need an app to post said photos on.
That's a very large bow, young man.
Yes. It's very, very well strung, if you know what I mean.
He's kind of cute, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cute and cuddly.
You gotta love them long hairs.
Talking about pictures, I got a gripe. It's my weekly gripe.
Imagine that.
I've had enough pictures of Tom Brady on vacation. Okay, wherever he is, Giselle, I'm sorry, that's fake. Those are fake kisses. They're, he's on a horse wherever he is. He is not the Old Spice guy. Let's get past that.
Well, first of all, he is the only person in the NFL that goes on vacation. So the photographers, they don't have options. He is the only person that gets to go on vacation during the off season. So kind of sucks.
I've got some real issues with that. He's in Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's the perfect kiss. Everything's all set up. How can you have perfect light everywhere you go?
Well, I
You're
mean,
a photographer, how do you do that?
You take it with you.
And why don't we look better?
We do. We've had to actually. I dumbed everything down because I don't want to scare everybody else away. I mean, we are ridiculous. So, we need some competition out there. I don't want to just blanket everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
It's hard being beautiful people.
It is.
Having beautiful jobs.
Yeah.
Beautiful mics.
Yeah.
Beautiful mic. I don't know what kind of you're using, but.
Somebody has to do it. That's all I'm saying. If somebody has to do it, and why not us?
Right there. That's why I raised my hand.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
I think we win that award.
Could we have an award show? No, nothing.
This is the award show right here. This is what's happening right now. This is the award. You know what, everybody? You are welcome. You are welcome.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good. Very reason why we need to have merchandise, too.
Yep.
And just a T-shirt says, "You're welcome."
You're welcome. The Know Nothing Show. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. And we could do like booty shorts, and it says it on the back of there. Like on the front, it says "Know Nothing," and on the back, it says "You're welcome."
That is good. That is genius.
Yeah.
You are coming up with good stuff tonight.
Well, that's true.
I mean, the other shows not so much, but tonight you are on point.
The Xanax is kicking in.
And I only took 4.
Teen.
So, and here's to you. Cheers to you, my friend.
To you as well, sir.
Yeah. I have to use the darker glass, for the FCC. Yours, it looked like orange juice. So.
It
Isn't.
Orange juice.
It works. It absolutely works.
Yeah.
So what is going on in the world? It's been a week since we've been together.
Oh goodness! There's actually a large amount of stuff going on in the week. I would say. I mean, I think there's a ton of stuff.
But anything that would make us pay attention.
Oh no! No. But there is stuff going on in the world that I'm sure we should probably be paying attention to. But we have stuff to do. We have a show to run.
Yeah, I guess we could. Yeah, we do. Every now and then.
However, I will throw this out there.
Uh-oh.
So, a couple shows ago, ish, we were talking about how the FBI, or the Federal Bureau of Investigation, also known as the Fed, was kind of bullying Apple.
That they were.
Yeah.
And few that are saying, where can we download that? Don't get your panties all up in a bind.
Just calm down. Just calm it down.
Postings are coming. Okay.
Just calm it down.
The FBI. Give it to me, brother.
Well, so here's the deal. So the FBI said, "Hey, Apple, you guys need to let us get into your back door."
Yeah.
And Apple was like, "Well, first of all, you didn't take us out to dinner or buy us drinks, so you can go yourself." And basically, that's what happened. The government decided that they knew somebody They had a friend that was in the basement.
Everybody's got a friend.
They got a friend, and they said, "Oh, actually, you know what? Never mind. We know somebody that can hack into this. We should not have brought this up because now we look really stupid, and you guys look really amazing." And the beauty of this is that Apple, because they are so huge, they have 1 million people at their disposal to counter any type of situation like this. Well,
absolutely.
They decided that this is not a good idea. We don't want to have anybody come in and take this and have anybody have this sort of software. So the other tech companies, whether they're a cell phone, anything that has data on it that's technology, back to them. They had no other choice because Apple. It's true. They're consumers. They were worried about their consumers. So all these tech companies were backing Apple, whether they had a choice. You're looking at Google, Facebook, Microsoft, AT&T. They all were backing Apple because why would you not? If you don't back them, then you're going to lose customers.
Absolutely.
End result, as I said, the FBI found somebody to do it. We'll see. I guess they hacked in, but I don't know quite what that means yet. And if they did, I don't really see that being a win-win for anybody, really. Because now somebody has done it, and now we're all screwed.
Others try, too.
Well, they don't have to try now, because now they have the technology. All they got to do is hack into that person, grab that technology, and then they're good to go.
So should we be concerned that someone's going to hack into the know-nothing servers?
Man, I hope so. We need a good hacking.
And
we really do.
Because we're coming out with the know-nothing iPhone 18.
Yeah. And it's gonna be it's gonna be all plastic, and it's gonna be completely waterproof.
So it's gonna be the Titanic.
If you throw it at an iceberg, it will sink.
It'll break it. Oh, it'll
shatter. It'll shatter.
It will not be pretty. iPhone. Actually, I'm not surprised that I think someone already had it cracked a long time ago. Someone just got paid for it instead of by the buy.
Well, and the other part of that is that the government kind of preemptively said, we need somebody, when in fact they're the government. Why would they need anybody to do this? But the other thing is the government, like if I was a hacker, dressed the way that I'm dressed, the government won't hire me because I dress the way I dress. If I had a mohawk, if I had more piercings, more tattoos, they wouldn't touch me. Even though I was ridiculously good at doing whatever it is they wanted me to do, they wouldn't hire me. And I think that is part of the problem. So I'm assuming that they went down to the corner black market store and said, hey, who here wants to make $20 million? And some weird-looking guy came up and said, I would like to, and now everything is all messed up.
$20 million, huh?
Yeah. It was a large
We're
chunk.
doing the wrong kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, I'm not.
Sure, you just had to go there, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
You just had to try to one-up me and say, look, you're doing cool stuff, and I'm not.
Well, it's a hard life when you can't decide which Swiss bank account that you want to use on a Tuesday. I don't know. Sometimes I just give up and just sleep all day because I don't know. I can't figure it out.
Well, you need your beauty sleep, okay?
Obviously.
The Suave contract is paying you way too much, you egomaniac.
Yes.
You don't even give me a free bottle of the stuff that you get for free.
I mean, I can bottle it back up after I use it and send it to you if you want. It's up to you. Really?
You can't have secondhand suds.
Why?
You can't.
Why?
That's just wrong. That is wrong.
So hard to please.
You could give me cancer, secondhand suds.
That sounds dirty.
I just noticed what I had said.
That sounds dirty. I like it. I'm using that.
The name of the show.
Secondhand Suds.
Because when we come back from the break, people are trying to imitate us already.
It's happening.
We cannot allow that to happen, my friend.
We will Tanya Harding you.
Well, yeah, and I'm supposed to start the music here as we go out, so there we go.
There it is.
So go nowhere. Steve Benz, Eric Black, Know Nothing. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
the Know Nothing Show. Welcome back. Took a little brief break. Had to go use the little DJ's room, if you know what I mean.
I feel a little better.
I feel a lot better.
It's weird that we were like right next to each other.
No, not
That's
weird.
just wrong.
Not weird. I like the high-fiving. It really helps me just push one out.
It's the rubbing of the feet that they kind of touch.
You didn't like that?
That's a little weird.
I was trying to be soothing. I knew you were having a hard go of it, so I just wanted to be.
We're both wearing those really soft slippers.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's a little too much sometimes.
Maybe next time I'll wear Crocs.
God, no. I will shoot those right off your feet.
It's either Crocs or the furry fuzzy slippers.
All right, let's go with the furry. All right. Maybe it's just because I had lions on and you had elephants. They don't play together.
They don't. We did.
No, so before we left, I just brought up some of the imitators of Know Nothing. Okay. Now, our crack crew of investigators, headed by Detective Black himself.
Yeah.
So, sir, you must get us up to speed on what's going on out there.
DB is how this is working out today. So I did a little bit of research today, yesterday, and the day before that, and then the week before that, on this Know Nothing show that we're doing right now. And I was like, so what else is going on with Know Nothing? I just did a little Googling. Found this show called the Know Nothing Show. Not ours. Not ours. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's fine. Let me see what it sounds like. Push play. I think I got 10 seconds in. That was it. Couldn't do it.
And what was it about? First of all, the difference of their name and our name is the word the.
The.
Just saying. The.
Now, you will see that on our stuff, but that is not what we are called. We are called Know Nothing. Mm-hmm. And it just happens to be a show. Don't get that confused.
I'm with you.
Don't get that confused.
Now, did you get past the 10 seconds?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't make it happen. I just nope.
I did because I was eating Hostess cupcakes.
Let me tell you this. I'm proud of you, first of all, for doing that. That is you should get an award of some sort.
And I had to keep it down. I had to fight it down. Now, the Know Nothing show is a show about legal advice. Right there. How can you give legal advice and have a name Know Nothing?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Which means that would be a good segment for us.
That's true, actually. That does make a lot of sense.
Right there.
Because we know legal stuff.
Not to suggest I've ever been involved.
No.
Or caught.
I know what's not legal, if that helps.
Crimes against the government. Nope, not us.
Nope.
But those imitators out there, so go ahead. Our listeners are thinking, we need to Google that. You go right ahead.
You should do it.
Take a few moments and you Google that stuff.
Just know you will never, ever get those minutes back.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that.
Ever.
Because right now those cupcakes are starting to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Whew. After 7, probably not a good thing.
Cakes that come in a cup.
They were only 50 cents, though.
Well,
I think they're past the date. I think it's a 2013. I was confused.
You keep spending our budget. What are you doing? Cupcakes?
Well, I've been called Cupcake before, and it's flattering.
Used to dance under that name.
It is. But legal advice. Judge Eric Black. So if you need advice, you need to send it to us, Facebook and Twitter.
Yes.
We will help you. We will also read fan page stuff.
We will. If we had any fans, that would be great. Mom,
and
thank you for
watching.
watching.
Crime.
We do. I actually have a cape that I made, and by cape I mean assless chaps.
It's close.
It's kind of.
I don't know how we got. I was wondering why it smelled so much like ass around here.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I did see that you posted on the Facebook page one of our videos. So congrats.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, that took me 2 weeks. Yeah, I finally figured it out. So Yay!
So tonight's show will show up sometime in June.
June, yep, of 2017. I've already got it on the calendar, so we're good to go. It's uploading now, and we should have it there by 2017.
And you did put up something about Joey Lawrence. Whoa.
Yeah.
And there was, do we have a counter on how many people are saying that?
I think there's like
tech.
400 million that have seen it now, so
It's very high tech.
it is very
I
high
appreciate
tech.
that. You look, we look pretty good. We do.
Yeah. Of course we do. We've already been over this, Steve. We've already established that we
Just
look
trying
amazing.
to wrap it back around, so
Okay.
in case people forgot. You know, there was a break.
That's true, though. That is very true. There was a break, and people need to understand that during a break, you go potty, you get some food, you refresh, whatever it is you need to do, and sometimes this gets jumbled up here in the head. So you gotta refresh them every now and again.
Just like the TV shows. You step away, they then take the next 3 minutes and tell you what just happened.
Yes.
So then they only need to write 3 more minutes.
Yes.
Bad script.
So your 45-minute show is actually only 25 minutes.
It's the very reason why you and I should be on NCIS.
See, I don't see why we're not already. I don't understand the process here. I don't understand why we're not getting phone calls. I guess my phone is off. That might be why. I should probably turn that on.
You know, maybe our area code of SEX spells sex.
CX.
That would be a good one, though. But we should be on NCIS. I think so. I think we
I
could be
agree.
good agents.
Yeah, we'll give legal advice.
Right. We can bring back the show Jag.
Yeah,
It
it'll
was
be
le-
good.
Right there. But you'd have to cut your hair, though.
I wouldn't.
A
I
movie,
wouldn't.
you know, that's
No,
navy.
wait. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna cheat, and I'm gonna pull it all back. I'm gonna wear one of those little hat thingies and then put a wig on it.
Oh, right.
Cheat.
Right. Little man bun
That's
hiding.
how I got through high
Like
school.
that.
Yep.
I like that. You know, then you'd have what? Let me see. What hat would that be? That would be
It'd be the
But that's okay. No, you could get away with that. I was just kind of thinking who had the really tall hat, and those were the Brits. So
yes,
well, maybe we
Which-
could work for Jag and we could be Brits.
which we could. They could fly us in for a couple episodes to try us out. We could be British and an Air Force
Try that accent. Can you sound British?
British.
Right. Hello. No, that's Australian.
That's my problem too. Is I always get the Australian one mixed up with the British one. And
There
then
is a difference, okay? England owns Australia. It's the same.
it is the same, but the accent. Well, even in England, there's different accents. The further
Shrimp off the bar. No, that's Australian again.
you are new, you are new.
High tea. We have to, when I was out in L.A. a couple weeks ago, we had high tea at 4 o'clock. We did.
Would you like some tea and crumpets?
I like that.
That's all. I don't know what crumpets are, but they sound delicious.
That is very Mrs. Doubtfire.
Where's Clive at when you need him?
We need to have him on
Seriously.
just to mess with him one day.
Yeah.
He's that little Brit, and I didn't like that all the women wanted to pick him up and hold him. That's just not right.
Well, I mean,
Standing right there. I'm standing right there.
It probably wouldn't have happened if you didn't start that process. I think is how that would have happened.
You'd have to carry him over a little puddle.
Well, that happens.
Stars. Damn rock stars.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know who that is, Clive Farrington, lead singer of the band, When in Rome. Okay? He had 3 top 40 songs. Okay?
Kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal.
All right, we have none.
We have. I think we have negative. Actually, is where we're at right now. They have
Our
actually.
greatest hit is coming out.
That's true. Our greatest hit is coming out.
I know you're working on that remixing. Throwing in the. Are we going to have a rap on there too? A little bit of rap in there.
Yeah, because that seems like a good option. Yeah.
Got to go with everything that's going on. A little EDM.
Yeah. Eat them.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Need some background singers of some sort. When we enter a room.
Huh.
Again, we can hire the Go-Go's because
Yeah, but they're not going to be doing anything soon.
I hope to work.
I like that they came back and said, okay, well, remember when we were done? Well, we're actually coming back just to say goodbye. So, see ya.
We're just out of rehab.
Just wanted to let you know we're all good now, and we're just gonna say goodbye.
Talking about rehab, what about being on? Do you remember the Dr. Drew rehab show? They had like Rehab House.
Yes.
I think
For
we
some
need to
reason.
host one of those. We could play doctors. Look at all these roles we're coming up
We
with.
could be law doctors. We could give legal advice to patients in the hospital.
Right
Done.
there.
Done.
Could we wear a cape?
Done. And it's a documentary.
Mockumentary.
It's a documentary comedy.
We could wear white coats or a cape.
You know what my cape looks like.
The white, comfortable shoes.
Yeah. The good old days.
No Crocs. I know you're going to try to sneak in white Crocs. That is just... If it rains, it's wrong. Your feet get wet.
My feet are already wet. I've got wet feet.
That's because you missed the toilet.
Nope.
Just saying.
I wasn't even aiming for the toilet.
That was the best thing about it being blue when I was a kid. Look, Mom, it turned green.
Yep.
Very happy for you, Steven.
Yep. It is St. Patrick's Day every day.
And you're 19. Thank you so much.
Don't drink it.
Yeah.
Just don't drink it.
Although, I do have to tell you of a funny drinking thing. At home, in high school, first time you get drunk and you're drinking whatever it is, brandy. You have no idea what it is, right?
Zima.
Oh, my God. All right. It's all a blur right now. So, I'm in high school. I'm a freshman. So
Oh, you're going way back.
way back.
Okay.
So we've got a 150-pound Alaskan Malamute.
Uh-huh.
Big freaking dog.
Right.
So I'm out drinking with my friends. I don't know any better. Guys like, hey, drink this. We're at our first dance or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And we lived 4 blocks from the school. So I'm walking home. Besides walking into a tree, which was funny itself. It was a large tree.
Well, yeah.
Because the small one I would have knocked over.
Yeah.
So I come through the house, and somehow I get through the front door where the television is after pushing really hard because our dog is laying in front of the door.
Of course he is, yeah. Because he's waiting on you to get home.
He's looking back on, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So I finally make it up the stairs or what have you, and the corridor where my bath, where our bedrooms are, you know, how there's a full-length mirror and stuff like that, and you got to go through whatever hallway. Me walking into the mirror, okay, thinking it was my brother. So I was like trying to avoid him. I walked into the mirror, okay, walked into a closed door,
Right.
okay.
So wait, just to recap. First of all, we got a tree, we have a mirror, and now we have a closed door, and you're still conscious somehow.
Somehow, some way.
Okay.
And then I finally get to bed. You got the bed spins, right?
Right.
You are just flying, and my brothers are all laughing. You know, first time they had seen older brother hammered on blackberry brandy.
Delicious.
So it was a Friday night. My dad worked Saturday mornings. Right there at 5 o'clock, knocking on my door. Steven. Oh, Steven. I'm going to take you to work today.
Huh.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice. Nothing in my stomach for hours. Right. Hard labor. Right there. Child labor laws. I wanted to discuss with my father.
Right. Yeah, well, of course.
Did not go over very well. Although I had scratches on my face. I could not explain the tree.
Right. No.
So that is still talked about. There were more stories, but I don't know why that one popped into my mind.
Probably because it's the most prominent. It's the one you excelled at. It was your first one. It was great. It was fantastic. Did they ever find out you were drunk?
I think my father figured that out and why he was at my door at 5 a.m.
Because he wanted you to come to work and make fun of you, pretty much.
Pretty much. And he just kind of watched me laughing.
Yeah.
Laughing.
Makes sense.
I'd be like, can I get something to drink? Oh, no. You need to get back to work. Dad, do we have any Tylenol? Oh, no, we don't have any of that. And my father being very gruff, you know, he was a farmer. He didn't say much. Okay.
Right.
I didn't think he talked back then. All I heard was,
Right.
back to work.
Back to work.
Yep. But he did buy me breakfast. That stayed down for about 40 minutes.
After work, he bought you breakfast.
Yep. He asked me if I learned my... Like, I don't even know what the hell you're talking.
And no.
It's still denials. All these years later, I'm denying that I was drinking that night.
Yeah.
It's absolute denials.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I did not go to confession for any of that, okay?
Well.
There's no absolution for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Reverend Eric, here's your
Hi.
opportunity, my friend.
Hi.
Just, bless me, Eric, for I have sinned.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Gwen.
We're going to be here for a while.
Yeah, well, yeah. You always have to make sure you make up a couple of things just to keep off balance.
Yeah, exactly.
Say, Father, I did lie. But the whole thing.
That's every bit of it.
All of it. Made it all up, except for drinking the unholy wine. That I did.
Yeah, it was definitely holy.
Often. And that's when, the years to follow, I did drink the unholy wine. I do.
Well,
I admit it.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Really.
It prepared me to be a Fed.
Well, this is a horrible transition, but I'm going to do it anyway.
You got to.
Speaking of Fed and drinking, you want to talk about space?
Why not?
Yeah. So, they have found, and they meaning whoever is smarter than me, found some planet that is forming, and it seems to be Earth-like. So they're trying to look at this very, very closely because it's not quite formed yet. It could be huge like Earth, or it could be even bigger, what they call a super Earth. Now here's the catch. It is 175 light years from where you are currently sitting right now. Now, to give you perspective on how far away that is, just one single solitary light year, in order to get to that, from where you're sitting right now, 1 light year away, it's going to take you somewhere close to 37,200 years just to go 1 light year. And this is 175 light years away. Figure that out.
That's not that far then.
No, not. I mean, no.
Because if we freeze our head and send us.
So I found out that you have to actually freeze your head after you die. Who knew? Who knew? I mean, that explains a lot.
We could do it beforehand.
I did. I already did it. I thought it out last week, and it's not really working that great.
So you sound like the little science kid that I made fun of in class.
Nope.
Okay. This science stuff. And how did they find this forming thing?
Well, that's kind of what I don't understand. But they have these.
It's very X-File-ish.
High-tech microscopes, apparently. Well, they have satellites and stuff like that they've put out into the.
Man, those are fake.
Yes, but they have cookies, so they put those out into the space so that our Earth can connect with those things that are way out there, and then they connect with whatever else is out there. That's pretty much the extent of my knowledge of all of this weirdness. But anyway, a better transition is, I don't know if you are familiar with the gentleman, what's his name? Scott Kelly. He just got back from the International Space Station. He spent an entire year there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, he was living there doing all this stuff, and which I think is crazy. What did he? 520 days total, I think, is what he spent in space. And I think, yeah, that's an American record. No one has been in space for that long on this side of the America. Anyway, the whole point of that was so that they could figure out if we could actually stay in space and what the side effects were of doing that. So they're looking at his vision, seeing what happens with your optical nerve, microbials. Have the microbes in Kelly's body changed while he was in space? The motor skills, what's happening with that? Can he still perform physical tasks, drugs? His behavior, has it affected him? Is his reasoning and overall mood, has that been affected? His physical self, any changes to bone or muscle or cardiovascular health, any types of radiation that are going to cause issues, because I think there's like 20 times the normal amount of radiation while you're in space as opposed to being on Earth. And then also, metabolic, how's his immune system and whatever. Right. Well, he actually grew 2 inches while he was in. He has a twin brother that's back here. It's also in the space program. He grew 2 inches while in space.
I don't think he actually grew. He expanded.
He just stretched.
Right. I think he would have stretched because you don't have the sense of gravity.
You don't. Now,
see, this is an interesting story.
Why do you think I'm talking about it?
I like that. What would make him want to volunteer to do that?
Because he just went down in history. He will forever be known as this person who did this. And they are NASA. Actually, our government has actually ordered NASA to start building space pods and different space stations to launch out into space. So they're wanting to do some space exploration. They're trying to get off of this planet because the planet's dying. All that crap.
It's very Jetsons.
It is very Jetsons. I like it a lot. I like it.
That would be I would do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's not like if a building catches on fire here, you just run out of the building. If a building catches on fire in space, you're dead.
There's no air, so there wouldn't be a fire.
I'm just inside. There would be if there's oxygen.
So you just blow up.
You're just dead. Yeah, you're just you don't exist anymore.
So why don't we have astronaut Eric? Why don't we just colonize the moon?
Well, they're thinking about it. They're actually thinking about doing that because it's the closest
condos,
closest planet, closest star. Exactly. They're actually thinking about putting small villages on the moon.
You mean like that TV show where they're like little small houses?
Pretty much, except these are going to be domes.
Huh.
They're thinking about it. They're trying to do it. I don't know.
I thought
it was pretty interesting.
I think that is interesting, and not too many things interest me or you
or me. That's probably why we don't know anything.
I do like that. Now, was Astronaut Kelly, was he married?
Yes.
I'm sure he had a great year.
Yes. Well, he was in communication with his family, but that's not, as you know, that's not the same as actually being physically there, and it's limited because to communicate from the space station to Earth, it's like $1 billion. No big deal. Totally cool.
Did he get conjugal visits?
From the Russians, which was a little awkward.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. Although they did bring vodka, so kind of a win-win.
Even the Russian women look good then.
Yeah, kind of a win-win.
Yeah, so, babushka and all that kind of stuff. So
it's all right.
We may have to get him on because that would be an interesting conversation.
I've been wanting to do that since I saw him come home, and I've been kind of following him since probably about 3 or 4 months ago, actually, when I first saw that he was gonna be home. But he's still there's so much process when you come back from space, any type of space. There's so many things that he's still doing tests right now, and he still will be for the next probably 6 months to a year, just to make sure that everything is going well and that we can actually function in space. If all the tests go well, they're going to start doing a whole bunch of space stuff. You're going to see it. It's going to happen, and then we're going to be flying to the moon before you know it.
And he doesn't really need to function to be a guest on this show.
He doesn't need to function. He could be completely unconscious, and we'd still have a fantastic show.
Now, where's our crack staff to reach out to him?
Well, see, that's the thing. They're actually on crack right now, so they kind of took that the wrong way when you called them crack staff. They didn't realize that you were just telling them that they were really good. They thought that you wanted them to go do drugs.
I know is the little rocks I left on my desk were gone.
They're gone. Yeah, they were gone. So that's why. Now you know. WSDI cares.
We do care.
Yep.
We do care. And, here, that's a great segue to another. 5 years old today. WSDI, 5 years old.
5 years old. What were you doing?
Out of toddler pants right now. And here we're talking about iHeartRadio earlier. No. WSDI is going to survive.
I will survive. That's all I got.
That was don't do that again.
I might have to, actually. Now that you've told me not to do it, I probably will have to do it at some point.
Now, what was WSDI thinking when they said, no, you guys can have a show?
Well, I'm going to tell you this, that we kind of crashed a party that they were at, and there was, there was vodka and there was whiskey involved, and a signing of a contract. They don't recall any of this, but we have video footage, and we kind of told them, hey, look, if you don't, we'll just haunt you forever, and you should probably just let us do it.
Tweet this out. We promise we will tweet this out.
We will tweet it. Yeah, and that's what really got them.
Just don't hashtag me. Don't hashtag me.
That gets everybody, the hashtagging. Yeah.
So, hashtag. Like that? Is that what we're supposed to do? I do like that. So, happy birthday to WSDI.
Yeah, happy birthday. That's awesome, actually.
Proud to be here. So.
I heard it's a great station. I don't ever listen to it. I think I don't really care, but
some of the other shows I've heard on it. Jeez, the egos.
Yeah.
Absolute egos. Walk around like they own the place or something.
It's just a big old bag of crazy.
People are listening or something like that.
Yeah. What's up with that?
We should mention, since we're talking about hashtagging, we should tell the people our Twitter handle.
Oh, right. Yeah. I guess
Go ahead, Mr. Social Media.
I guess we do have all that stuff. Listen, if you're on that Twitter thing and you fancy a tweet to us or from us, go ahead and find us at Know Nothing Show on that Twitter. Also on Facebook, Know Nothing Show. Don't pay attention to those other guys because they're stupid. You'll see us. We have big red and white letters that say Know Nothing because we want you to understand that we don't know anything at all. We actually just got a YouTube page as well, and if you look at our Twitter and our Facebook page, you'll see some of the videos of these shows that you are currently listening to that take 6 months to get up.
Yeah. So if this is October, welcome.
Yeah.
If you're listening to our March show in October, thank you.
This is what was happening in March. So we like to stay on the forefront of breaking news.
And we're going to do a live. We need to do a live Know Nothing show.
Oh, it's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen.
We're working out all the little logistics.
Details, if you will.
Apparently there are a lot of FCC rules about pants.
Yeah. See, the thing about FCC rules is they're kind of meant to be broken
as often as they can.
So there's that.
I object. And if I have to wear a cape and a mask, I shall.
Yeah.
If I have to dress as Wonder Woman, I will.
Or Wonder Man, which is a whole different.
Yeah, and then you can wear like that Wonder Bread outfit. That would be my Wonder Man.
As long as I get to wear the chaps, whatever.
You're kind of hooked. Well, you put a K on one and on the other. That would be not bad. Spurs?
I could do that. Ooh.
Would you have the Spurs? I mean,
I may. Depends on who I'm riding.
So maybe some. Whoa.
Whoa.
Joey Lawrence came out again. Whoa. And I did see people posting up for Joey Lawrence. That was Blossom, some show name. Blossom. I don't know why that popped into my head. But I see that we are already out of time, my friend. You know, things go very, very fast every time we turn around.
That they do.
Just when we get started, it's over. Watch for the 2-hour Know Nothing show. Always a pleasure, my man.
Likewise.
Thanks for listening. It is Know Nothing. Steve Benz, Eric Black. You know how to follow us. We don't need to tell you that. We will see you guys next week.